Hey guys, welcome back. I'm glad you're here today. I've got a quick video. This should be really quick because I've already figured out what the problem is, but this is going to be on a repair for a Ryobi 16-inch variable speed scroll saw. I was using it yesterday, cutting out some scales for a knife, and started getting a really bizarre speed. It was kind of speeding up, slowing down, and then it just died. Again, I thought it was the brushes on the motor, but after kind of digging into it just a little bit, figured out what it was. I'm gonna bring you guys along, show you what the fix is. If you have this same model, and I think they're all going to be kind of similar, might be the same issue that you have. May help you out. Stick around. All right, guys. So this is the Ryobi 16-inch variable speed scroll saw. Here is the motor. That part right there is one of the brushes, and then there's another brush on the underside of it. Again, I took those out. Brushes were in good shape, no issues there. So it was kind of confusing me what might be the issue. So on the front panel, it will look like that. There's 4 screws that hold that on. Pop it out, and then this is the board that slides in there, and there's a little slot that it fits in just like so. On this board was this. You'll see it's got a heat shrink or heat sink, sorry, and this little MOSFET transistor. I was probing around with the voltmeter trying to figure out, and I had the power on. I was checking the rectifier and other stuff, and I actually bumped that little transistor, that MOSFET there, and the scroll saw kicked on for a sec. Went to looking a little closer, and the middle pin on there had broken loose. The other pin broke loose when I was disassembling it, but I think just from all the vibration and stuff in there, and when I pulled it out, this thing was kind of kicked back over like that, but I think all the vibration just ended up kind of metal fatigue on that pin going into that MOSFET there, and that was it. So this is a BTA12 600C. The replacement part for that is a NTE 5671 Triac. So I've got my soldering iron warming up. I'm going to go ahead and solder this thing on there. We'll put it back together and throw it in the machine, and that should fix it. So that's it. So got it soldered in. I'm going to nip those little pins off right there, and we'll put the wires back on there and be ready to go. So this here is a bridge rectifier. It's a DC brushed motor. You got your main power, then you got your positive and negative for your DC. Simple little board. But let me nip those off, and then we'll throw it back into the saw, and hopefully she's going to work. Alright, so here's the inside of that cabinet there. Seems counterintuitive on this, but this goes in like this, and you actually put the leads on in this orientation. So the two red are the V1 and V2, and I went ahead and marked them. I don't know that it matters. No, this is AC side, so it does not matter. Let me double check. Okay, this is power 1, power 2, P1, P2 from the switch straight there. And then the last two are M1 and M2, and they go, or M plus and M minus, they go right here. So and then this board, there's a slot for it. And that explains why that was kicked back like it was, because that does not, oh yeah, maybe it does. It just barely fits in there. Kind of goofy design. And then these 4 screws right here, and that holds that on. And then here's your potentiometer, on and off, and we're ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and take this down off this little makeshift stand I've got and plug it in and see if it works. You got headphones on. I want to lower the volume, but oh, damn it. There we go, sorry. Oh. There we go. $6 for this NTE 5671, and got a scroll saw that's just like new. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it helps you guys out if y'all have this same model. I think it's going to be pretty close on a lot of the different scroll saws out there that I've seen, at least the variable speed ones. But it's just going to be a DC brushed motor and then a little Triac transistor. So she's back up and running again. So if you like it, give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, whatever else. Thanks, guys.